dropped the bomb, they hoped it would finish the war. Instead, it unleashed a freak show like no one's ever seen. 3 platoons were...
Hey everybody, welcome to JJ Talks. Did you like this game, and what did you like about it?
I mean, honestly, I liked this game. Yeah, I mean, I liked it the fact of because, like, when it came out, I wasn't necessarily as older as I am now. I wasn't, the best gamer in the world. I'm still not even close. But it was easier for me to pick up and play. And, like, it sounds so bad to say because I know I'm not a cocky person. I don't like to brag or anything like that. But I was pretty good at this game and all that. But I wasn't not. I was
you
definitely
don't like
not
to brag.
I wasn't a fan of like the event supply drops when all that came out.
I was fine with the supply drop. It's just, I think they should have made it a little bit more fair. Black Ops 3 supply drops should have stuck with Advanced Warfare's instead of making them completely unfair. They should have made it at least somewhat fair, like this. They could have made it a little bit more like where you get more loot. But
I mean, this game's supply drop system wasn't necessarily fair.
It wasn't necessarily bad either. You actually got gear in this one. In Black Ops 3s and stuff, you got a bunch of emotes that no one used, calling card items and stuff. I personally wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah,
This isn't about Black Ops 3. This is about Advanced Warfare.
I mean, honestly, Advanced Warfare was like, it's weird to say that it was like a revolutionary game, and I got a mayhem. But it's weird to say it was like a revolutionary game, but in all honesty, it really was. It was the first game that, in the Call of Duty franchise, that has introduced EXO, or as they called it, like when they were promoting it. Yeah, Advanced Movement System. It's definitely different,
as they
like,
called it when they were promoting it.
that's what they called it. It was Advanced Movement System. They never really like, the game may have called it EXO and all that because I mean, the game was set in the future. The game to me was not bad. It's not like I definitely didn't dislike it.
I don't understand why people said it was like one of the worst Call of Duty games.
I played it pretty much a little even after the Black Ops 3 came out. I mean, Black Ops 3 was pretty much, my life. Like, call it, like, gaming-wise when it came out. But, like, this was always a game, like, when it was still semi-active, to come back to and try to play. I mean, now multiplayer is pretty much unplayable.
Yeah, we were trying to look for a online multiplayer game to instead of zombies for gameplay, but we didn't find a single game on any of the playlists or anything. Like, there was nobody.
So I mean, this game is really dead, which is sad to say, mostly because
it's such a fun game.
Ghost still has an active fan base because my cousin bought it for
Ghosts
PlayStation.
Isn't the worst COD game in the world.
I mean, not anymore. Infinite Warfare probably took over that. I mean, yeah, Infinite Warfare.
I personally was a fan of COD Ghosts.
Yeah, I was not.
Not saying it's my favorite COD game.
I got the Minecraft
or
one,
anything.
by the way, so.
I'm not saying it was my favorite COD game, but I didn't think it was as bad as everybody made it sound. It's just not what people were expecting. They were expecting, like, Ghost from the Modern Warfare series. People were expecting it to be like
that's because
that.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, they made Ghost instead of how the character was literally named Ghost, which was, in all honesty, it was stupid. It shouldn't have been a thing.
Well, I mean, you didn't even play the campaign.
Yeah, I mean, I saw gameplay of it. I never played it because I didn't think it was cool or good or anything.
Honestly, I wasn't a fan of, what was lit on that game, though? Extinction. Dog. Extinction.
Yeah, I did like playing Extinction. But, I mean, for a lot of people, though, it was a disappointment of a game.
I mean, yeah, it kind of was. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I mean, it was still fun.
Because even for but even for the default like standard edition for the game, $60. You were paying flat $60. And for $60, the game honestly just wasn't worth it.
But it sold amazingly because it's a Call of Duty game.
Yeah, well, Call
As
of
long
Duty,
as it has the title Call of Duty, it will sell. Like,
yes, it will. I mean, like, and that's where Infinite Warfare looped a lot of people in, because the only way at the time to get Modern Warfare Remastered was to buy Infinite Warfare. But I mean, a lot of people didn't like the XO movement systems.
I actually bought MWR after, like, it was sold separately, and I bought it way too late because I didn't want to buy Infinite Warfare with it. But like, whenever I actually first bought it, it was dead. Like, it took forever to get into a game. That's because I waited to buy it until Infinite Warfare. Like, you didn't have to have Infinite Warfare to have it.
Yeah, I just wasn't a fan.
I thought that was pretty dumb. How that's like the only way they sold the game.
Mhm.
That is like the most disliked video on YouTube right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, other type of like Advanced Warfare. A lot of people, I don't think, were expecting what this game was. I definitely thought this game was worth it.
Yeah, this game is fun.
I do
Now,
find it a little
zombies
dumb that they didn't yet.
is fun.
Zombies was not an additional add-on, which it should have been. Zombies
Yes.
for a lot. I mean, it doesn't seem like it, but for a lot of people, zombies is one of the main points in a Call of Duty game anymore.
Me, yes.
Which, I mean, if you're mad about that,
The
I
only
mean, blame Treyarch, because Treyarch has
The o-
really done that.
The only reason why I actually bought COD World War II was to play the zombies, and it's very disappointing.
I think World War II.
I was
Honestly,
expecting it to be actually difficult and stuff. It like they said it would be like a challenge, and like it would be scary and stuff. It wasn't scary. It wasn't really difficult.
I mean, it
but,
was definitely sketchy. I thought it was a little scary. Wasn't as scary as they like made it out to be, by no means.
Yes, they were like, oh, this is gonna be the scariest zombies. This is gonna be the most hard zombies. No, I believe this game's zombies is pretty difficult once you get up into the higher rounds.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
like-
Treyarch zombies has always got a challenge. A lot of the maps anymore are, ooh, S12. They're about the Easter eggs, which I definitely get because you always want that type of challenge. That challenge is always,
yeah.
but I mean, this game didn't have a bad run. I got the mayhem again. This game was not the way people said it was. I loved it. Like, I loved this game. Think I'm
Yeah,
weird,
I
think
just-
I'm dumb, I don't care. This game, to me, was great.
For a lot of people, this is one of the worst Call of Duty games because it introduced advanced movement, which I understand people not really liking the advanced movement part, but
But I think this
I
game did it
personally
right.
liked it. Yeah, this game definitely did it right.
I mean, yeah, everyone jumped around like they were Mario, but I mean, they wouldn't have introduced it if they didn't think it was a good idea. Call of Duty, basically, to me, was turning into the same old game, just kept getting reskinned
'Cause- yes.
and upgraded a little
Black
bit.
Ops 2 was the one exception, though. Black Ops 2 is like a legendary game.
That was one of the only futuristic games, though, that people liked.
Yeah.
Like, this game wasn't sold poorly. This game sold very well. The zombies did good, I thought, at least.
I just wish it didn't cost money. And if it did, why $15? Like, zombies is probably my favorite thing in any Call of Duty game. And it kind of disappointed me when I found out it wasn't going to be, like, one of the main game modes.
Zombies was
like,
really turned into it needs to be that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like how it
'Cause-
used to be, like where people didn't care about it. It was just like, oh, that's the game mode. I get bored, and that's just something to play. Like, it has become its pretty much own little franchise in a way.
Now, I'm not saying like I'm good at zombies, but I'm decent. But I'm nothing compared to some people. Some people at zombies, they get to like around, like they get to up into the hundreds.
I mean, that's really all we have to say about this game, guys. This has been JJ Talks Gaming. I'm Jordan.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you guys in the next.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my head.